The reason why I nominated Robert, Robert is our rapid response technician. We have a lot of great technicians and employees here in equipment operations. Robert stands out. He has the technical background in automotive and equipment, and he has previously worked at a dealer. So he's our guy when no one else can fix something. We always call in Robert. So he's the go-to guy. He'll go anywhere at a drop of a hat, whether it's DC to Raleigh to wherever you need him on a moment's notice. So it's almost unmeasurable because the amount of impact that he has on a project with our production. It may be upwards of a $50,000 savings if we can keep a machine working on a project. So if we can bring him in, make the diagnostics and do those repairs, that's going to get our project back up and going, and also maintaining and keeping those items safe and reliable. A lot of the guys refer to him as a mad scientist. He has that ability to fix things, maybe a little bit unconventional, but he fixes them in a safe way. But the story I have is on a dozer. My understanding is we had an electrical problem, couldn't figure it out, so he pulled the entire wiring harness out of this dozer, took it back to his hotel room one night, and traced every wire and found a particular break in that, and then repaired it and then took it back to the job next morning so we could be back operational. It was a GPS machine control machine, and the job was able to use the machine the next day, so it saved us a rental and kept the project operating. Congratulations, Robert, on winning the AEMP Technician of the Year. We're very proud of you here. So glad to have you on our team, and well deserved, and congratulations.
I want to congratulate Robert on his award. He's a go-getter for us. Robert is very valuable. He can send them to multiple jobs. He might be at our West Rock project, or he can come to our A1 project during the day, and wherever down equipment is for production. If you have a production piece down, it could affect 5 or 6 pieces. So he's able to come in and make repairs to get production back going for us. Like when he goes to down equipment, he excels at the computer side of it. With our diesel laptop, we got CAT ET, we have Volvo computers that diagnose the problems or issues with it. So he's very good at that.
I want to congratulate Robert on winning the AEMP Technician of the Year award. He's really hands-on with his job. He epitomizes first in, last out. I can show it to a job site. He'll text me he's already there. So he'll work through breaks. He'll skip his lunch. He's dedicated, keeping his cool more than anything, because this job can get frustrating when you can't find a solution. But there's a method to his madness, like he always says, and he figures it out.
I'm Keith Bowley. I'm the shop foreman for our Roanoke Equipment Operations, and I would like to congratulate Robert Kesselring for his winning the AEMP Technician of the Year award. Robert deserves this award because from day one, when he hired on with us, he excelled in diagnostics and electrical problem solving. Robert is the type of person that he will jump in anywhere in our company on any job, traveling hours if we need him to go to one of our jobs to diagnose an issue. Robert has no problem with it, and he is very good at what he does.
From a day-to-day basis, I work on anything from a $1 million crane down to an average pickup truck. Just whatever's broken that particular day. I got into the industry of fixing machines a long time ago, basically when I started working on my own cars because I couldn't afford to have anybody else work on them. And that's really what I consider my industry to be. I fix machines, whether that's in the construction industry at Branch Civil or, that's what I've always done when I've worked at other places, is fixed machines. So yeah, I got into fixing machines when I had to work on my own stuff. And once I developed those skills and got the tools, I just decided I was going to make a career out of it. The biggest thing that I've learned is not to get intimidated by something that I've never seen before. When I first came from doing automotive work to heavy equipment, I literally did not know where to find the engine in an excavator. And that wasn't that long ago. But when you walk up to a machine and you can, look around, look at the different things, look at the manuals, figure out what's wrong with it, even though you've never seen anything like it before, and then successfully fix it, that's kind of a confidence booster. After you do that enough times, it's not really intimidating to walk up to a machine anymore, even if you have never worked on that kind of machine before, never worked on anything from that manufacturer before. Maybe you don't even have documentation. But after starting from scratch and figuring it out enough times, it gets to the point where you're no longer afraid to walk up to something new, and it's more of a fun puzzle than it is a case of, oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. Just dive in. I'm sure you've got your own things that are broken or need fixed. Start with those. And once you kind of get the sense of how the nuts and bolts work and how the physics interrelates between different parts of whatever the machine is, once you get to understand how it works, how to fix it will come naturally. And then you'll just, every day, every different machine, you'll find something new. And that's okay. It's okay to walk up to a machine and not have the first clue what you're doing. You can figure it out.